Hey beautiful souls, welcome to day 31 of Tarot Vlogmas. So this is our last day. Thank you so much for being with me throughout this journey. It was challenging but rewarding because many of the spreads I have not done before, so they were new to me, and then also trying to figure out like the right cards that would give the correct appropriate messages was a little difficult as well, but overall I think it went really well. So let me know in the comments how you think it went and what you liked and what you didn't like, what you want more of, what you want less of, what have you. But thank you again for sticking with me this entire time, and we're gonna end out this Vlogmas special with opportunities in 2025. So with that, let's just go ahead and get into it. So we're going to get some oracles to see. We're going to go by quarter. So the first quarter, so this would be January, February, March, or winter in the States, United States here. So, but let's just go by quarter. January, February, March. What are some major themes there? So I want to get a card from this deck and then a card from, okay, thank you. All right, so we have Hawk with Messenger. So you will be receiving messages. You will need to open your heart to greater visions and pay attention to the synchronicities. It's about focusing on your priorities and removing distractions, overcoming obstacles that come through, and recognizing how bright your future is, and allowing yourself to ascend, to soar to new heights and accomplish new things. Right? So what else goes with this month? What else is the theme? Not month, quarter. What else is the theme for this first quarter? What else, please? Okay. Thank you. All right. So we have presence of absence. So hold what is absent in the presence of your love. Yeah, so it may be a period where you are missing loved ones, where you are missing or in separation, or those individuals' loved ones may have passed on. So I think it would be a good moment to reflect and just keep those memories, the wonderful memories, with you, holding that close to you, but also recognizing that it is time for you to move forward and for you to continue your journey. And that may look different than what you envisioned and what you imagined, but it is your journey nonetheless, all the same. It is your journey, and it is what you designed for yourself to come here to deal with and to learn and to experience. So what other opportunities exist there? Thank you. Yes. New love. New love. So if this is love that you lost, there's definitely new love coming through and coming into you if you want that. If you want that. So you'll have to decide what you want to do. Okay. So it's also a time to incorporate more fun and leisure into your environment, and to really work on not being so serious and not being focused on some of the negativity, or like recreating the past and then making yourself feel worse about it, and because you don't have what is in the past anymore, but you don't have it because it's not for you anymore. So you're moving on to things that are for you. Okay? And it's about like you recognizing and realizing that you have the whole world in front of you, and you can go anywhere, you can be anything that you desire and want. So don't close yourself off from that, from opportunities, from the ability to love again, from the ability to experience new things, new pleasures, and to create this new sense of and vision of what fulfillment looks like to you now that you don't have some things that you previously had. Instead of continuing to mourn over those things, and I do understand, like, don't take that the wrong way, I do understand that it is a process that you will go through and you'll move on when you're ready. But what is here in front of you is the opportunity to move on and to achieve and receive abundance and fulfillment and happiness. But it's only you blocking yourself from it. That's the reason why you don't have it at this point in time. Okay. What else? What other clarification? Okay, thank you. All right. Getting back to the things that you feel passionate about. And you can use that passion, you can use your past experiences to help guide you, to help lead you, to help you with your visions of what you desire and want to work toward in the new environment. Okay? So there's also this opportunity to manage your emotions and be emotionally intelligent, and to address people, to connect with people in the way that is most appropriate. So essentially what I'm trying to say is, like, you have this opportunity to, like, not let people manage or control your emotions, like to control your own emotions, because I see, like, people may trigger you during this time, or there may be memories that trigger you, or situations, scenarios that happen that trigger you. And it's really about you applying the appropriate level of emotion and feeling to those things that are happening. And it's really best and for your highest good to center yourself in the midst of all the chaos that's going on, and recognize that it is just about a flow, and what doesn't fit, what you don't want, what doesn't feel good, let it flow past you without definition, without any negativity. Just let it flow right on past you. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. And that'll help with managing and maintaining control over your emotions and how you interact with people and connect with people. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Okay, thank you. So we have a couple things here. Oh, a couple things. All right. So we have a major transformation and change that you may go through during this period of time. So we also have really the opportunity to start a new chapter. And for some of you, this could be you birthing an idea, becoming pregnant, or birthing your child. But this is really about the new, and there being this transformation or change that's allowing you to usher in a new era, a new chapter of what your true desires are: fulfillment, happiness, celebration, and also a chance to connect and collaborate with others and to create something great. That may be a baby, that may be, a project, a partnership, collaboration. That could be something on the job, or that could be a romantic partner as well. So yeah, it's time to allow your soul family to connect with you and to assist you through this major transformation and change. So let's get some advice here. So what advice do we have? Yes, call on your strength. Call on your strength. Call on your ancestors, your guides, your higher self to support you. In addition, so there may be like something with birds as well, so that may have some sort of significance with you. So you may want to look up the spiritual significance of birds. And what was that? I don't know what kind of bird is that. Oh, a hawk. Yeah, hawk, or just birds in general. And yeah, look up that spiritual significance, because that will be helpful to you during this period. But yeah, you are moving toward freedom, fulfillment, happiness, abundance, but it is about you going through and having this sort of change or epiphany. Yeah, some sort of change. And then we have moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthy. Although it's a little bit of what you fancy, that's fine. Yeah, so absolute moderation. And if you've watched other tarot Vlogmas vlogs that I did, that came up in other readings as well. So that is going to be a theme, continued theme for you during this first quarter of 2025. All right, so what else? All right, hope. Visualizing what it is you desire, having the faith, having the hope, trusting that it will come to fruition, that you will have everything that you need when it's time for you to have it. You're being divinely guided, and you will receive as you elevate yourself to those higher frequencies and you match the vibration of that which you seek. It will open up and you will receive it. In the meantime, keep the hope, keep the faith, work on raising your vibration. So we have breaking free. Yeah, freedom. You have a lot of freedom showing up here. Utilizing your unique talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, and that is going to allow you to break free during this time. So even if it is like I'm hearing like a job you may want to leave, but you know you don't have clientele yet, you can be free in your mind. And you know what happens with your thoughts and your actions? They will create your reality. So it will come. Okay? So wherever you need to start, wherever it's most comfortable for you to start there. Start with raising your vibration, changing your attitude, managing your emotions. Keep that hope and faith. Okay? What else during this period? All right, look out for ways that you may be self-sabotaging yourself. That's crazy. Yeah. So that may take a journey within to recognize that. But you definitely want to work on that self-sabotaging behavior. And just to finish the first quarter, we have your purpose is personal expansion. How can you be more intentional with your choices and live with more purpose? Yeah, this is really getting you toward your life purpose and helping to move you toward that and calling out all the triggers, the self-sabotage, the temptations, not having hope, living in lack, and not believing in that you're truly good enough and that you don't deserve it. Like all of those things are what's going to boil to the surface for you to address, because it's time to let those things go. Okay. All right, so let's move to quarter two. So this would be spring in the US, or it would be April, May, June. So April, May, June. What do we have for that? Okay, give me a card for that, please. Okay, thank you. All right, we have Tiger with fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Yeah, so that soul family will come through for you during this time in that second quarter. And you're getting back to who you authentically are. You're finding your passion. You're finding the things that you want to focus on. I'm just going to take this first one. So we have confusion, growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, so I think just keeping the faith, staying strong, being brave, continuing to forge ahead with your desires and with what aligns with your true authentic self is going to help you break through all of this confusion, right? Because there may be like instances where you feel like you're being pulled in other directions, or people are, not having your best interest in mind, or they're trying to convince you that you should be doing something that you shouldn't be doing, or that doesn't align with you, or that you don't care about or want to do. So you may experience like a little period of confusion where you're not sure what to do and how to move forward, but it. Already deep down inside. So don't let anybody confuse you. So we have beauty and finding balance. Yeah, so definitely finding balance between body, mind, and soul. Yeah, okay, so let me just get some more clarification here. What other clarification do we have? All right, yeah. So everything is working out in your favor, and that balance will happen. We have it coming up here twice as a confirmation. Yeah, the things are going to balance out. All will be made right. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about the person or the situation where you got wronged or you got the short end of the stick, because everybody will get the lessons that they need to get. And you have confirmation here, and you can trust in that you will always get what is for your highest good. And you may choose lower vibrational activities that take you longer to get there, or you can choose higher vibrational activities that move you there faster, but you're going to the same place. It's just about the journey. So yep, during this period, finding balance and recognizing and allowing the universe to balance things out for you, and you creating that balanced body, mind, and soul in the meantime. Okay, what else? Thank you. All right, yeah. Leading you towards your 10 of Cups, leading you towards your fulfillment. So you'll start to feel that more and more. I feel like that's more towards the end of the quarter. So closer to late spring, early summer is when you're going to start to really see that balance and see that shift happening and occurring. Okay, so let's get you some messages about what you can do during this time. So what can you do? What advice do we have? Focus. Stay focused on what your desires are. What are the goals that you establish for yourself? And do what inspires you and what you feel passionate about. You have pure intention. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Yeah, absolutely. So this is about what is best for your highest good and for the highest good of everyone. Right? So creating that balance, what's good for all. And allowing it to come from that perspective as opposed from a more egotistical perspective of like, what's good just for me? How would I benefit from this situation, as opposed to how would we all benefit? What's a fair way to resolve this need or feel this need? All right, so what else do we have? What other advice? So we have reflections. What do you contemplate? What you contemplate can actualize. We talked about that. We know that you are creating your reality here, so your focus on those thoughts and feelings are going to be how that's going to be what is actually created in reality and what you're going to actually deal with. So it's important to pay attention to what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're visualizing, what it is that you truly desire. Yeah, and going on the adventure, enjoying yourself, having a good time. We have a guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally. Yeah, we talked about that soul family coming through and coming in. Continue to let the soul connect with you, because there's even more guidance and even more support that's available to you in the second quarter. Okay, so let's get just a final message here. So we have what it has no bearing on what will be. Oh, what is has no bearing on what will be. What does your ideal life look and feel like? We talked about that already. So you have multiple cards here of reflection and visualization. So as you continue on through the year, it's going to be important to really stay focused on your desires, not the negative part, not any toxicity, not any fears, doubts, and negative belief systems. Okay. So let's look at the third quarter. So this would be fall, or I'm sorry, this would be summer, or July, August, September. So let's see what we have there. What do we have for summer, please? Can I get one card? Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, so we have butterfly, rebirth. Wow, so it looks like you are transforming all throughout this year. You have a lot of transformation and growth, and that is beautiful. So you have multiple opportunities to reinvent yourself, to connect with your abundance, to connect with the outcome of your change and the reality of you shifting timelines and raising your vibration and getting on that higher timeline, that higher vibration of more and greater abundance, and sharing that with the world. It's time to share your gifts. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Okay, thank you. All right, we'll take the, oh, this is a lot. All right, so we have forgiveness. Heart blocks our light. Hurt blocks our light. I didn't wear my glasses. I do, well, I should be wearing glasses, but I can still see. I can still see a little bit, okay? All right, so we have forgiveness. Yeah, that's going to be important to you during this time, but we talked about in the first quarter, so it's coming up again, so you may need a little refresher there, little, focus on that and ensuring that you are looking and staying in the present moment and creating your reality from your present moment, your present thoughts, wishes, desires, and dreams. And then we have moving forward with the first step is taken within our stillness. Yes, gaining that perspective, taking that moment, doing your self-care practices, your meditation, your journaling, your exercise, getting out into nature, whatever those practices are. And then we have circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. So yeah, I'm really seeing soul family here and you being really connected to that family, to that tribe. And I'm really assisting you during this process. So that is wonderful that you do have support. You do have individuals that are there for you and have your best interest in mind. And on top of that, regardless of that, I'll even say, you have your higher self. You have source. You have your spirit guides that are leading you and guiding you as well. So I feel like this is really connected with ancestors as well. So you may connect with them and receive guidance and messages from them as well. All right, so just to close us out, let's get one more here. So we have Midas touch. Things are working out in your favor. In what ways are you abundant right now? Yes. Please remember to practice appreciation and trust and gratitude. Because if you don't believe it's possible, how can the universe provide it to you? Because you don't want it, because you don't think it's possible, right? So staying in that mindset of achieving your dreams, your goals, and your vision. All right. So let's move to the fourth quarter, or October, November, December. And this would be fall for those of you that are in the States, United States. But nonetheless, it's October, November, December for everyone. So let's see. What do we have during that period? Let's see. Give me one card, please. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. I know I saw something. Okay. All right. We'll go with it. We'll only take one here. So we have Eagle with Mastery. These birds are coming through hard for you. So definitely bird, hawk, just bird in general. There's some messages of significance as it relates to spirituality. So I would definitely suggest looking them up. But this card is speaking to you going on a spiritual journey and letting go of the past, which we talked about, and remembering that you are guided by source, you are guided by your higher self, and you're guided by your guides. And this is reminding you of how this progress has inspired others. You've inspired your soul family, you've inspired your biological family, you've inspired your friends, regardless of if any of those folks tell you or not. Trust and know that you are an inspiration to them and are looking at you as an example. Okay. Let's get another oracle here. Okay, I'm going to take just this one. So we have inner integration. So there is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. What? Okay, so essentially this is really just, I believe, speaking to you, integrating your ego and higher self with the 3D and successfully mastering it all together. We talked about managing your emotions and emotional intelligence and recognizing how your thoughts and your feelings become words, actions, behavior, and your reality. So you've understood that, you understand that, and you're acting like it. And that is how you're inspiring others. So people are seeing that. So I love that. Yep. So they're looking at you like, hey, you know, she's, or he, or they, whatever you prefer, are doing pretty good. I'm loving how positive they were, how they really worked through that challenge and came out on top. Okay, so let's get some messages here of advice. What messages do we have? Uncertainty. Yeah, of course. The new will always be uncertain, but it's about you staying in positive energy, surrounding yourself with loving, like-minded individuals, and charging full speed ahead with love, with unconditional love, with positivity, with hope, and with faith. So we have that enlightenment coming through. Okay, so I had to cut because the doorbell rang, so of course the dog was barking really loud, so my apologies for that. But yeah, you're inspiring others by your actions, by your enlightenment, by showing how you can stay positive through the challenges that you've experienced. And then we have Magical Gateway with you trusting and venturing into the unknown and knowing that that's where you're going to be rewarded. And this is reminding you to step boldly without looking back. And we talked about that already. Let's go. It's time to go. It's time to achieve. It's time to receive. Yes, everything that is awaiting you and more. So what other messages do we have? We have growth. Yeah, that's this whole year. It's about your continued evolution and growth, and you actually receiving many, many more blessings than you could even ever imagine. And how you are advancing yourself and evolving to allow these things to come through and to connect with you. Okay. So what do we have here? All right, we have reconnect with spirit. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like I said this. I say it all the time if I did not. But yeah, like connecting with and trusting source. Really meditating on that trust and that appreciation. And connecting with your guides and higher self. And allowing yourself to receive those downloads and those messages and that guidance. Also connecting with the synchronicities that we're seeing, because we already saw there's definitely a bird significance and synchronicity here. But pay attention to the other synchronicities all throughout the year. Anytime that you can, pay attention. So we have envy. I am the same as everyone, but with different challenges. Yeah, so I do see that these people, your soul family, they're definitely looking at you and they're inspired by you, but there may also be some people that kind of sneak in that aren't necessarily your soul family or soul tribe, that don't have your best interest in mind, that are going to look at you and be like, well, how did, this person get that? How did they accomplish that? How did they achieve that? And they may even like be bold enough to even ask you. So yeah, just stay in love. Stay in unconditional love, and you'll know the appropriate reaction, the appropriate emotion to give off, and not let them control your emotions or your thoughts or feelings. But just recognize that that is there and that exists throughout this process. So when things aren't going your way, or somebody's like talking out the side of their mouth, or they're looking sideways, giving you the side eye, all of that, like, yeah, you already know what it is. That's what it is. So yeah, you can give it no energy. Okay, so let's just get one or two cards to close us out here. So we have nothing real can be threatened. How can you actively participate in creating heaven on? I love that, because that is the full complete 360 of the message. We're circling all the way back to you creating your reality and what you want that to look like. What do you want these experiences to be? What do you want for this year? Okay. All right. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thanks again for watching. Take care. We'll talk soon, and I will see you in some other videos. I have a lot more videos coming, so stay connected. All right.